Well, does those representatives who participated in the insurrection, should they also be removed from the ballot at any attempt for them running? The answer is yes. If you think that Donald Trump was a part of the insurrection, we know a lot of Congress people partook in the insurrection as well, and they should pay the price as well. They have given up the right to serve this country ever again. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
This Supreme Court is obsessed with textualism, so let them have it. This is the text, and the text says this.
I mean, Jason, when you look at the effort against Perry, do you think this could then open the floodgates for efforts to keep other members of Congress off the ballot?
Yeah,
Jason?
It should, Alicia. I mean, every single person who voted against trying to impeach Donald Trump is basically somebody who was aiding and providing comfort to January 6th. But this is, you asked us to sort of look at this from 1,000 miles away.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is the biggest concern. The fact that we have to have this mad scramble for all these individual states and all these individual activists to organize themselves, to put themselves in danger, to stop this man who tried to violently take over the country. I am sick and tired of people saying, well, we've got guardrails. We don't have guardrails. If we had guardrails, this will be done already. Our guardrails are made of SpaghettiOs and silly string, right? Because the fact that he could be on the ballot in so many places and he gets to go to a Supreme Court where a third of that court are people that Trump put in, and then you have other people who we know are absolutely compromised by the same donors that give to Donald Trump. This is a joke. And I've mentioned this example before, Alicia. The fact that you had an insurrection by Bolsonaro, South America's Trump in Brazil. He had an insurrection on January 8th of 2023. And by July of 2023, the Brazilian Supreme Court was like, yeah, this guy can't run again for 10 years. We've had 3 years of this. We're coming up on a 3-year anniversary of a terrorist attack, and we're fumbling around with individual states as to what font Trump can use when he runs for office again after he declares he wants to be a dictator. This is a massive failure. And if there's one thing that their federal government should be talking about on a regular basis, it's how this is dangerous, and they should be much more active and organized at stopping this. This shouldn't be on the hands of individual states. This should be the number one priority of our federal government, and they should stop at nothing to keep this man from endangering this country again. And I don't feel that they've been passionate enough or serious enough about solving this problem.
Now, this is not all that difficult. This is not rocket science. Imagine if it were Democrats who perform these treasonous types of acts. You know that the Fox News network and the OAN network and Newsmax and these guys would be playing this ad nauseum, convincing everybody that, yes, in fact, these are traitors. These guys tried to overturn our democracy. They would be in your skin day in and day out. When I say we, I'm talking Democrats, just go ahead and say, yeah, they did a bad thing. Now let's move on. No, we have to learn how to fight, learn how to bring a bazooka to a firefight. It's ridiculous that we aren't out there pointing out that these guys are all traitors. Every time these guys are on TV, we should have politicians saying, this guy is an insurrectionist traitor. When they appear when we're writing articles, this guy was an insurrectionist because he did this. This guy was an insurrectionist because he did this. He tried to overthrow our democracy. And you repeat and you repeat and you repeat and you repeat and have it pasted into people's brains that they are electing people that are insurrectionists. Now, some people, they don't care. But a lot of people do care. And we have to make sure that they know. Because if they know, then they will care.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.